The blooming of a flower is a result of natural evolution.
Yo, what's going on, Hero Clutch? Welcome back to a brand new video. Yes, the brand new Tree Spirit Hero of January 2024. A brand new Tree Spirit Priest. Let's deep dive.
The blooming of a flower is a result of natural evolution.
Spirit of Blessing, Irene! Moving on to our first core skill we have is Truth. Now, she is probably the most complicated hero in the game when it comes to just everything going on. And I will say this right now. She is the future defense of Hero Clash, okay? Truth. At the start of the battle, grant 7 stacks of Mirage to all allies. This effect ends when Spirit of Blessing dies. Kickadoodles. Each stack of Mirage increases damage reduction by 1%. Each stack of Truth increases damage dealt by 2%. When there are 3 stacks of Truth, all allies receive 10% crit resistance. When there are 7 stacks of Truth, grant 1% damage bonus for every 10% of current HP. Okay, so we're going to stop right there and go over Mirage versus Truth. Yes, in the future of this video, we're going to talk about Truth and how it gets changed from Mirage into Truth. Stay tuned, okay? Level 2, just a stat increase. Level 3, increase damage reduction and of each Mirage stack by 3%. The damage bonus of each Truth stack to 5%. The crit resistance bonus of 3 Truth stacks is 20%, and the damage bonus of 7 Truth stacks is 3% per 10% HP. There's so much going on here. Not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. Moving on to Mirage Reverse. Pay attention. Spirit of Blessing deals 100% of attack as damage to 2 random enemies with a 50% chance to convert 1 stack of Mirage into Truth, up to once per turn. Level 2, increased damage on 25% of attack with 75% chance to convert, blah, blah, blah. Level 3, increased damage to 150% of attack with a 100% chance to convert 1 stack of Mirage into Truth. Yes, so 1 stack per turn, period. Okay? Now moving on to our second core skill we have is Primordial Woods. Spirit of Blessing summons the Primordial Woods to protect all allies for 2 turns. Whenever an enemy launches an active attack, heals all allies for 5% of their lost HP. Primordial Woods converts 2 stacks of Mirage into Truth up to once per turn. So it looks like this, what is this? This is her core skill. So when she does her core skill, so you can get 2 stacks per turn when it comes to this first core skill. Then when it comes to her basic, you can get 1. So let's say you have 100% energy on round 1, that would be 2 stacks. And then round 2 starts, you hit a basic, that's 1, so that's 3. And then on round 3, let's say you get 100% energy again in your core skill, that'd be another 2. So that'd be 2, 1, 2, 1. So that would be 6. And then on the 5th turn, you would hit 7, which would be the max. Okay, cool beans. Not bad. Increase healing to 7% of lost HP. And level 3, increase healing to 9% of lost HP. So the magic number when it comes to her is getting her to round 5, period, without her getting waxed. Cake of doodles, right? That is the main goal for her.
Trinity from the future here. Now there's a strategy where you can do it in 4 rounds. However, it requires twins, dragon scale, the whole 9, and yeah, it's...
Next, moving on to Spirit Embrace. At the start of the battle, increase the shield strength of allies by 8%. The effect cannot be dispelled and ends when a Spirit of Blessing dies. Level 3, increase the shield strength of allies by 16%. That is humongous. 16%. Wow. Yes. Hopefully she all makes sense. Watch the whole video, and then we'll go over just the conclusion of her, okay? Moving on to good old Codex Preview. Exclusive gear we have is Forest Protection. When performing a basic attack or casting an active skill, Spirit of Blessing heals 2 allies with the lowest HP for 3% of her max HP. HP! Let's go! HP and Dream, baby, let's go. Level 10, 6% of her max HP. Level 20, 9% of her max HP. Level 30, 12% of her max HP. When there are 7 stacks of Truth, all allies have an additional 30% armor pen and receive a 15% bonus damage per turn. Bro, what? Per turn? Is this stackable?
Yes. Got the intel. It is stackable up to 300%. Mathematically speaking, you'll never be able to hit 300%. However, this part right here is amazing, perfect, beautiful for PvE. Man, just boss fights, round 15. Yo! The Summon Clash boss. Yo!
This effect cannot be dispelled and ends when Spirit of Blessing dies. Okay, so it can't be dispelled. Cool beans. Yo, bro. Oof. So really quick, shout out to all the pay-to-play players out there that use brute force to win. It's because of y'all. The counter for you. Let's go, and you know who you are. Level 40. When performing a basic attack or casting an active skill, Spirit of Blessing heals 2 allies with the lowest HP for 15% of her max HP. Spirit of Blessing gains 30% debuff resistance. Nice. Woof, man, she is a monster, a beast. Now, obviously I don't have her because she is brand new, and I don't plan on unlocking her right away. I think she's one of those heroes that you need to work on, but work on fast. Okay, but we'll talk about that in the end. Now we're going to assume this is her, and then when it comes to runes, I 100% recommend HP evolution. Yes, that is key 100%, okay? From a free-to-play perspective, I 100% recommend Banshee and evolution. I think that is the key, just like Dream, that simple. Okay, now when it comes to paid runes, honestly, it all depends on your hero lineup. I would recommend Guardian / HP if there's not that much damage reduction on your team. However, if there's a lot of damage reduction on your team, then I would stick with Banshee evolution again. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 100%. Now moving on to good old talents, 100%. Esper Shield for legendary talents. No if, no ands, no buts. Cake of doodles. Moving on to mythic talent, then I would 100% recommend Selfless Protection. Cake of doodles. Woo! And then when it comes to Transcendence, I'm going to have to go with Cathesix. I think it's very, very crucial that she does not get stunned. Because if she gets stunned and she can't use a basic or core skill or something, then I got some bad news. You're not going to be able to convert Mirage into Truth. That's pretty much her main skill when it comes to her being on the battlefield in the first place, you know? Getting those buffs out to her allies. So I'd go with Cathesix. Now, you could argue Access Heal or Violent Recovery, depending on her crit. All are great answers. They really are. All are phenomenal answers. However, if the enemy doesn't have CC abilities, like if they don't have, you know, Sasina or, you know, Thunder or any type of CC ability, then I would switch Cathesix and go with either Violent Recovery or Access Heal. Probably Violent Recovery. Yeah. Okay, now moving on to her last talent, Eternal. I'm going to have to go with either Rampart. Yeah, probably Rampart. Gain a shield equal to 10% of HP, then grant the same shield to allies in the same column. Now moving on to Esper Amulets. What would I recommend for her? I'd say probably Time Amulet because you get the HP and damage reduction. Moving on to Holy Praise, Arcane Ring, or... Man, it all depends on... It literally all depends on your setup. It really does. I would say Holy Wings. Get the attack and dodge, the dodge feature, because, like I said, she's one of those heroes where she has to go 5 rounds to max out her abilities. And if you have a team that goes 5+ rounds, you want her to avoid some of that damage. So you could argue Holy Wings. If not, then I would go with Arcane Ring so she doesn't get stunned or CC'd. Now moving on to Abyss. You could go with Devil's Shield, Devil's Heart, Devil's Wings. Probably Devil's Wings would be the best. And get her speed up. Yeah, I think Devil's Wings would be the move. Because you get HP, crit damage resistance, and speed. You need to get that HP. Now when it comes to her good old gems, y'all already know HP. Do I have to say it again? HP, baby. So you get 2 lights, 2 darks, 2 mix. For the lights, I'm 100% going to go with Galaxy Stone to get that HP and attack. There's only that, yeah. Yep, Galaxy. Moving on to dark stones, I'm 100% going to go with, I would say, Orchid HP crit right here. Boom, too easy. So 2 of those bad boys. Now you could do Dragonstone if you haven't unlocked 2 of those. However, those are very rare to get. So yeah. Now when it comes to the mix, HP 100%. But what would I choose from the dark side? The dark side of the stones. Honestly, I'd probably go with... These are all crummy. I guess, yeah. Now let's move on to her good old tutorial. Let's see what the game recommends. Angel Headband, I completely agree. If it's not equipped on anyone else on that team and you have a slot for her, put it on her. Too easy, right? And then the second one, Holy Wings. Let's go. I knew it. Let's go, game. Woo! Holy Wings, baby. Moving on to her talents, the shield. Now, they recommend Vital Armor. Now, I completely understand this one because you do want her to go to 5 rounds and you want that damage reduction to stack up per enemy marker. So I would say yes if you don't have that much damage reduction on the battlefield. However, if you're just stacked with damage reduction, I'm talking Selena, even if you have Fagin that can absorb some damage from other heroes, you know, diversion, the whole 9. If you can get 50 to 70% damage reduction already on the battlefield before the game even starts, then I would switch Vital Armor to the other one we talked about earlier in the video. Moving on to the Transcendent, we have is Violent Recovery. I completely understand. Or you can go with Excess Heal. Or my other perspective is there's a lot of CC heroes on the enemy team, then go with Cathexis. Moving on to good old Soul Gaze. It says when Soul Gaze, what? I don't know. I don't see the logic in using Soul Gaze. She's a complete defensive hero. When it comes to recommended runes, they recommend Redemption. There's only one time to say this, and that's right now. I kind of agree when it comes to Redemption / HP. Here's why. Because if she, let's say she just gets hit by, I don't know, man, Olila or something, and let's say that Redemption kicks in, well, she can get back on the battlefield and take action, you know, with her 100 energy and convert, you know, a few Mirages into truth. That is clutch. That is key. However, if you have the paid runes, Guardian, Phantom, or something, then I would go with that. But if you're a complete free-to-play player, then I completely understand why they would choose Redemption. Okay?
The blooming of a flower is a result of natural evolution.
So my final thoughts when it comes to good old Spirit of Blessing. Yes, I say 100% work on her. If you're pay to win, free to play, yes. Now, focusing on a free-to-play perspective, the question is, when do you build her? Now, I recommend building Alvarez first, and then Fagin, and then Selena, and then one more offensive hero on the side, which is either going to be Phoenix or Natalie, and then Irene, aka Spirit of Blessing. I think she's the future of Hero Clash when it comes to a defensive support S+ hero, and I think she's going to be very, very useful in the next 6 to 12 months. Like I said, I always play this game with 6 to 12 months ahead of everybody else. And trust me, when I say she is one of those heroes that you'll see in 6 to 12 months, like, oh man, I wish I would listen to Trinity max her out as a free-to-play player or pay-to-win player. Trying to tell you, I'm going to be maxing her out very, very strategically in the next 2 to 3 months. Facts. And Trinity from the far, far future, I highly recommend understanding this hero 100%. Because like I said, in 6 to 12 months, she's going to be very, very pertinent when it comes to PvE, and she's going to be very, very pertinent when it comes to new strategies with PvP. With that being said, looking towards the future, the end of 2024, there's a few heroes that literally align together perfectly with her. The goal is to identify who they are. I'll give you all a clue. 300, 300, 300. Okay?
With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Greatness manifesting.